Just attention here real quick. I know that we all know how to do the backstroke with kickboard. We did it the other day. But we did run into some issues as we were doing it. So I just want to stop and explain it. Make sure that your kickboard is sort of facing the way that it is like this. You don't want to facing down. It has a tendency to sort of push into the water. And then in addition to that, a lot of you guys are sort of resting your heads on it. You don't really want to do that. The goal of the kickboard is going to be to extend your arms the best you can. So if you have any struggles with that, we can, I did it once, I think with Megan on Tuesday. I'm happy to come up and prop you to get you started. The idea here is to work on your form, because with anything, if you have a bad form, when you go to put it into practice, it's not going to come out well. So we really want you to extend your arms, revisit that idea of the boiling point. Remember, you don't want your feet to come out of the water, you want them to come underneath and stir the water underneath. And have your arms fully extended, not resting. And in addition, some of you guys had the board sort of kicked down. I mean, you can just tell, like, I've been trying to move forward. It's like you're shoveling snow or shoveling the water. It's not going to do anything good for you. So it's going to produce a lot more inertial lag, and that's not the goal. So we don't want to be dragging or lagging. Try to keep this as flat as possible, arms extended, and then focus on the kicking that boiling point. If you have any questions or need any help lifting, just let us know. We'll have to prop it.
And also with the head, you're going to want to have your head as far back as you can, because once you're here, that's where your body will go. Wherever your head goes, your body's going to follow. So if you're here, your legs are going to be deeper in the water. If you're here, back, you're going to have better leg placement. So just keep that in mind, and we'll look out for that.
Exactly.
Alrighty, here's one. Go ahead and take off.
You got it. You're good. You got it. Try and point that board down a little bit more, bro. You're doing great.
Alright,
Group 2, you head out. Adjusting that board up a little bit. There you go. Perfect. Good job. Perfect. Very well done. And group 3, you guys head back. That was much better in second ball. And that looks perfect. Really well done. Keep it going. Head back. All right. You struggle with that?
I don't know, I just sink, man.
You just sit. Just try and keep yourself propelled and arch your back, sort of the same principles as floating. But if you keep your movement going, like that's the whole thing we're talking about with inertia and inertial lag. You really don't want to allow yourself to drag too much. Just try and keep your feet propelling and your back arch as well as your arms extended. It's going to help both of them.
You ready?
Yeah, I think so. I just want to point out, Andrew, I thought that you're doing a really good job. I don't know if there's anything you want to share with the class about how you're doing that, but you just need to get really good form. You don't have a problem sinking. You're moving really well. You're keeping. Is there anything you want to add about what you're doing? Might be helpful.
Just stay relaxed and calm.
All right, guys, relax and calm. You got it. All right, so incorporate relax and calmness into your next bout. And if there aren't any questions in group 1, you can go ahead. That's excellent. Good hip rotation. Very well done. All right, group 2, you get lined up and go. And group 3, go for it. No, it's got to be pulled up. That's good. Pull it up. There you go. Arms extended. And then just propel your feet. This will work better when you have your arms moving to kick them. Almost there. Almost there. Once you get your arms moving, you should be able to do better. You're right, there is a little bit of a drag there. It's similar to floating. Some people struggle with that. Once you get rid of the kick, you'll find that you'll be doing a lot better.
Alright, are you guys feeling comfortable with the leg kick? Yeah. Kickboard's up? Yeah. Time for the arms. Okay, so what we're going to be doing, we're going to break it down. You guys can spread out. We're just going to be doing it stationary right now. Things to remember for the arm stroke is your arms will be at your side for the initial. Your thumbs will be up, and the first thing to come out of the water is your thumb. going, pinky is the first thing to enter the water. When you're coming back, your arm will naturally start to bend. When your arm gets to this point, you don't want it to bend past 90 degrees. What you're going to do is push through the water, and that's what's going to get your propulsion. It's not a full windmill, keeping the arm straight. Remember how on the front stroke, you don't keep your arm straight the whole time? So what you're going to be doing is pushing through with the water, and then when you get to this point, then it's thumb out of the water again, rotating outward, pinky in, and push. So if we want to do it all together right now, we're going to start with the right arm. First, thumb out, coming up, rotating outward, pinky in, bending until that point, and then pushing through. All right, cool. So now Jacob's going to go through. Does everyone have a good understanding? Awesome. Okay, Jacob, first of all, what we're going to be doing is taking the legs out. Taking the legs out like last time. So we're going to have the floaties. If you guys want to grab those right now.
Hey, grab your floaties, guys.
So floaty will be placed on your legs. And then what we're going to be doing is just taking the legs out like last time. So all we're doing is concentrating the arms. And then if Jake, you want to go in.
Yeah, so since this exercise is going to be eliminating the legs, you might want to get a little push off the wall just so you can get some force going that way. So you get your push, and then you go on.
Yeah, don't worry, Jake. I want to do it. You want the legs out of the equation, just exactly like Kyle was demonstrating. Thumb's going to come out of the water, palm out, pinky back into the water. Keep your head flat. Remember our next drill, you're going to have a cup on your head. So have your head as flat as possible. You'll see you'll move really well, probably better than you did with the kickboard. A lot of your propulsion comes out of your arms. But arm out, thumb coming directly out of the water, palm away, graze the side of your head, pinky enter. It's sort of like a reverse question mark, or like a question mark. You'll find that you go in, and then as you push back down, that's going to be straight. So here you'll have the circle, down the waist, push through, if that helps at all.
Alrighty. First
Thanks,
group,
guys.
you want to go in?
Questions?
All right, great. Number one. All right. Try to keep your arms straight up. There you go. Group number two. Here you go. Almost say next time. Good job. Oh, very well. Good job, Anna. Swing a little bit to the side there. It's all right. Everyone does it with backstroke. Don't worry about it. You do well though. You do three. There you go, Scotty. Take your weight over there. You're right over there. There you go. There you go. That was very good. Don't worry, Dash. It's the first time. Alright, so just out of curiosity, who did any? I mean, a few people struggled. So, what was it that you struggled with in that particular exercise? Okay, was it going straight? Was it the floaty popping out?
The timing of like the rotations, like when to step.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. I can appreciate that. Yeah. One thing I want to add in is, as one arm is exiting the water, you want to inhale as you're rotating, and then exhale as the other arm is. So it's going to be sort of rhythmic breathing here. So it's sort of like an inhale followed by an exhale, followed by an inhale followed by an exhale. So try incorporating that. It might take some of that focus away from what you're talking about, Caitlin. I don't know. Hopefully that'll be helpful. And then Dash with the floaty, just maybe hold on to it. We'll give it a try. Don't worry about it. If it comes out, we'll just keep practicing. Any other questions about the drill, or you guys ready to go back? Okay. All right, group one, you guys can head back. Very well done. You're doing good. Okay, group two. Perfect. Look at that. And group three.
Alright.
Good job, Scotty. Excellent, Dash. Excellent. Take your time. Take your time. Keep going. Good job. Good job. Excellent. Excellent. A lot of you guys had great form, Dash. I really appreciate like how you were breaking it down for yourself, really going slowly. That was excellent.
Okay, some things I wanted to point out is when you're going back, I've noticed some people's arms bending on the way back. What they want to imagine is a flagpole going straight up when you're coming back. So when you're coming through, you want to think straight like a flagpole entering the water. So you're not hitting the water and then trying to get straight through it. And then also, just so we have more practice time, this goes quicker, we're going to split up into 2 groups. So group 1, you're the same, except Cody, you're going to go with the first group. And then group 2, you're all, group 2 and 3 will combine. So there'll be 5 in each group. Okay. So group 1, there's 4.
You want me to say wait? You guys got that, or was there any questions about the group? Okay.
Okay. So we're going to go through it again one more time, just really focusing on pinky enters with the arm straight like a flagpole.
Okay, you guys got that, or any questions? Okay. All right. So the new group 1, go. I'm Blake. Yeah,
Got it.
let's just go say whatever Blake does, you guys go. Okay, you guys spread out a little bit more. And just slide in just a little bit, slide out a bit.